What up, everybody? I am Race, and I'm here with Disputed this week. Hello.
Hello.
So today we are watching the quarterfinals for the Risk of Resources Season 1. Very exciting stuff. We have Ready to Klowski, Confused, and Host playing in the quarterfinals today, and the top two are going to move on into the semifinals. So only two people can live today. The other two are being chopped, and it's going to be like that until the actual final tournament as well. So
I was on one end of that last week, and I'm not racing today. So
we started with what, like 12 people, and we're gonna end with 4. So a lot of people gotta go. As for today's loadouts, though, we have NG with pressure mines, harpoon, full alt loader. We have Merc with rising thunder, default dash, slicing winds, and we have an arrow rain huntress. And I think they're starting right now, actually.
Yeah, I feel like all of the loadouts today, with the exception of the NG, they're good characters, bad loadouts. Like that loader, definitely not ideal. That huntress especially, very, very low DPS. Not quite the lowest in the game. It's up
close.
there.
Yeah.
Probably second lowest.
Yeah, it's not that good. Unfortunately.
Got a Siren's Call on that as well.
Ooh, yeah, for the stages today, we have a lot of Aqueduct, a lot of Grove, huh? 3 groves.
Yeah, a lot of growth.
Not bad, or rather it could be worse. Let's put it that way. Do you think we're gonna see some bans today, or?
We might. Here's the thing, since we removed KCC, I feel like Rolling Pots has been even more inconsistent than it already was. Like, I feel like the scene was already kind of moving away from bans as we were getting more and more optimized, and then just having worse pot physics has just turned people off to it even more. On NG though, they
turrets
could go for it.
Sailstar in the Halcyon Shrine, by the way, in stage 1. I wonder what they're gonna go for with that. I know Host is walking to this other map trying to pick up something with it. Confused opened what looked like a utility chest, got antlers and a PSG, which not amazing. I actually think the antlers are pretty decent on the stationary turrets, though. With mobile turrets, they kind of steal your wisps, but stationaries are fine. And there's a ceremonial dagger as well on stage 1 in a small chest right above where the Halcyon Shrine is. Good start. I mean, that's pretty much AoE covered for a while. Already pulling a focus crystal from the Kagger's chest. I really like Sailstar because it really opens up the game a little bit to really more decision making, and we get to see some more stuff out of that. So like if Host opens like a damage chest and Confused opens a large chest with the Sailstar, we're gonna get a different result. Host going for the bans pretty much immediately here. We can see Host is being a little bit pickier with the Sailstar here, trying to find out something. I think everyone's actually being a little bit picky with the Sailstar on this run. They're maybe looking for a large chest, maybe looking for an equipment barrel, actually trying to get a vase or something out of it. Confused is going right to TP, by the way, and didn't do anything with the gate, it looks like. Didn't get bans, just trying to get out of here quick. Hasn't used the Sailstar either, so hasn't bought anything.
See Host into Klowski going for bans here.
I looks like Confused was just saving up for the damage chest he saw in the middle of the map and didn't want to buy any other type before leaving, and did get an AP round from it. I don't know whether that was the Sailstar item or not, but did get a bolstering lantern as well. There is an equipment barrel on this stage, actually, and it's a gun. We do have Treeborn Colony coming up next, which we could net a Little Disciple. We can get a Mired Urn there, and then Helminth, actually we have some good ones. We have some Shatter Spleen, some Molten Perforator, but we'll see. I could see them going for a Mern just as easy as I could see them going for something else.
And sometimes the gun is just good to have to take out a boss. Like a Z construct, you don't necessarily want the boss item, but not having to deal with the Z construct is kind of a reward in and of itself.
And this is the stage where they would take one out. Like if it just flies out of the map, like what are you gonna do, you know?
Wow, ballsy. Confused. There's an extra life shrine like right next to teleporter, and he didn't hit it.
I think Confused protests the Shrine of Shaping. Does go for the Mired Urn here with the Dune Strider. Just was like, you know what, I don't want to take that. Also Confused is the only one who doesn't have the bans, so that fight would have taken a lot longer than it will take for anyone else.
People are definitely looting up.
Oh yeah, I mean, a couple of loadouts today. This and the Huntress, I think, a little bit. Another damage chest for Confused with the Sailstar, gets a Delicate Watch and a crit. So honestly, the crit is building up. We're at like 30% on Confused right now, and with 3 watches, that's a lot of damage.
Shuriken would be huge here for the people that grab bans.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen one on Confused yet. He is in the lead by a little bit here. There's a Void Seed on stage 4, by the way, with 10 monsters in it. It is near the teleporter, so we might see people actually take that out. And there's an AP round printer right on the same level as the TP as well. A lot of Dune Striders today. Double Dune Strider on stage 4 as well. No one found the gun stage 2, by the way, except Confused. So far, Confused is the only one with the Martyr. Oh, look at top right corner. It looks like Host did pick the saw for your Disputed. You got an Appreciator on the field.
I do appreciate that.
Confused is actually getting hit a ton here on stage 4. TP's not really being too kind to him. Doomstrider kind of taking a centralized position in the teleporter, kind of pushing him out. Probably did have enough damage to burst it down there. Oh, he actually killed the Doomstrider with the pressure mine, dude. He put it below the Doomstrider so that when it lowered, it killed it. That was awesome.
Banned from TP as well. That's really good.
So now Confused kind of saved a little bit of time by not going and getting banned stage 2. It was kind of a riskier move, but kind of worked out for him so far. It doesn't have the Jaros ban though, which is the phase 4 skip.
Already scrapping a little bit. I don't know if he's seen the AP printer yet. Looks like he only grabbed the 1 scrap. Just fair again, like I don't think Brody has a lot he wants to get rid of either. I do feel like Confused is losing their lead a little bit here.
A little bit. They spent a lot of time on the stage, where other stages they haven't really spent a ton of time. Ruddy is in the teleporter right now on stage 4. Same with Duklowski, about halfway through.
Oh, there's wings and multi-shot.
And that's right off spawn too in helmets, so everyone should be able to see that tri-shot. Oh my god, Duklowski has a Void Touch Doomstrider, by the way. Don't get hit by that orb. Those orbs are coming in quick too.
I guess that Void Seed was just trash. Are there any voids in that?
I think it was just a potential in some stocks, honestly. Classic Void Seed. Uh-oh. Oh, Ruddy walked over a voided poison puddle from the mushroom, and it broke his watches, his 2 watches. You really gotta watch out for those, because you can't tell which spore puddle is from a voided mushroom or not, or any other elite mushroom for that matter. So you really have to avoid them, especially when there's a seed on the stage.
They should color them differently, I think.
That would be nice. We have our first void, and it's the key on stage 5, which I don't really think anyone's really going to find the encrusted key on the moon unless it's on the path before, like, the bubble, but might find something cool in there. Oh, and there's another void on stage 5 as well. Yeah, he's getting 3. And there's one that's nice. Confused is doing a lot of extra looting on stage 5 before leaving.
Yeah, ignoring the extra life shrine again.
He is really protesting.
Host has a lot of
finding those wings, thank god. Already able to get 2 watches after his last 2 broke, which is good. He's getting back up there on damage now, and he also has like 5 AP rounds. Quite a bit of damage now.
At this point though, it's going to be hard to catch up to Confused.
Going kind of quick. He does have 4 watches. He only has 1 AP round though, so Ruddy just has to go through 1 more stage. It depends. We'll see. I think that might have been a little bit early to go up, but maybe not. Obviously, Ruddy does spot the wings there. Host goes left. I didn't quite see if he had a glimpse of that equipment station, but...
Confused is in the fight.
And here we go.
Good skip. Isn't going to get the key, unfortunately.
I don't think anyone's going to get the key, unfortunately. Let's see how much damage he has, though, for the turrets. He does have 1 bleed. Actually, that's something I haven't mentioned yet. Confused the only one with a bleed dagger. I don't know where he got that tri-tip, but no one else has it.
That's a lot of damage for Confused, actually.
Yeah, it's
already down to this. We'll see. It does tend to slow down after that first jump, though, just because Mithrix tends to jump a lot more after that.
Yeah, and especially in phase 3, the turrets are going to target ads a lot more and die to ads a lot more, so it isn't going to be as much damage throughout the entirety of the fight. But Confused almost done with phase 1. Ruddy is only 25% through the stage 5 teleporter, and probably will loot more before he leaves. So Confused is kind of on a roll right now. As long as Confused doesn't die, I don't really see him not getting first.
Duklowski going up as well. I think same thing for Duklowski here. I think as long as they don't die, they're gonna get second.
Yeah, I really underestimated how fast everyone was with the whips that they had for the wings. They're able to really just get up immediately. Confused doing pizza right now. About halfway through phase 3. Does not have a fire band, so you can skip Mithrix here. It's just going to be very, very difficult. Everyone else is going to have a lot easier of a time. He's about to finish up phase 3 right now, ready on the moon. Duklowski entering phase 2, by the way. Uh-oh.
Confused?
Oh, no.
Broken watches.
Did not die, though. So close.
And, you know, if there's a time to break watches, now
it's now. Yeah.
Probably okay.
Ooh, getting into phase 4, though. So close to dying there, actually.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to set him back too much.
This should be fine, as long as it doesn't choke phase 4 here. Yeah, if anything, it's a buff. Mithrix doesn't get the watches, dude. Man.
That's funny. Mithrix collects creation stacks when he kills your turrets.
Oh, dude, that is funny. I never noticed that. Host did find the wings. He had to go back after TP and get them, but...
Ooh, that's a breaching fin for Host. That's really great in the Mithrix fight, especially with Engineer. Your uptime is so much higher. And Host lasted onto the moon here.
He's getting there, though. Ruddy halfway through phase 1.
Phase 1.
Yeah, Dekowski halfway through phase 3.
I think it's gonna be hard.
Dekowski is taking a lot of damage here, though. Not a ton of health. They are one shot away from pizza death, so it is kind of a tough spot to be in.
Transmitter might actually save them if they take a bite of pizza here. Oh, getting the skip.
Beautiful, actually. Very good job. So it looks like, from what we see right now, that Dekowski's going to get in second, Ruddy third, Host last. But we'll see.
I
Ruddy
mean,
might die.
It's early in the fight for Ruddy.
Freaking confused. How do you feel about that energy run?
I feel like I played very confidently, and I played very what should be played for that quality of run.
Yeah, well, you had so many watches too. Like, you really needed it.
Yeah, I printed a wrap stage 4 because I just watches for all of my damage. I needed them this day. Just seems fundamental almost, actually.
And Dekowski's done, so we'll bring them in as well. Ruddy's just about to finish up phase 2 right now, just trying to go for the phase 4 skip. Might unfortunately proc on an exploder. Nope, thank God. I was kind of out in the open here at phase 2, but does have 3 wraps, so
yeah,
just kind of chilling.
No +5s for anybody. I do think that's probably going to be good for everybody's mental going into this.
How many minutes behind was I? Just out of
5.
4.5.
Off, yeah.
Okay.
Well, anyway, we're on to loadout number 2, the loader. Good luck, everybody. Well, starting off on loader, I think it's fair to say that loader runs are almost controversial among the racers, honestly. It's like some people love them, some people hate loader runs.
There's Cap, and then there's everybody else.
I mean,
I don't know. I find loaders very stressful.
Right.
I feel like there's always a lot of pressure.
I mean, there is. I mean, there's more mechanical and technical prowess that you kind of have to compete with, where every other character, it's not as much, right? Like, the basic fundamentals of the character aren't as, like, complex. And
yeah.
I think a lot of people look at loader and like, oh, they're an easy character, like, you can just win. It's not about winning, it's about going as fast as possible while winning. And there's a lot of crazy stuff you could do, so.
Most people don't have amazing loader movement. Even the best racers, sometimes just not the best loader. It's like a completely different skill set.
It's very interesting, though, to see people who love loader play loader, because it's like, ooh, you get to see someone be super stylish. Every time there's a race, there's like a new loader skip on the moon. There's Electric Boomerang on stage 1, Halcyon Night Shrine, which is a nice pickup. It's not going to be amazing, though, because just naturally who loader is. It's not going to proc a ton, but it's still a cool red to get early. And there's the ATG.
Ooh, yeah, but for host, I don't know if other people are going to find that.
No, it's kind of in a weird spot. Confused leaves without it. Does have a decent amount of items, though, for 2 minutes spent on that stage, though. What is that, 6 items in 2 minutes? That's definitely not bad. And speaking of, I mean, half of our racers today have the ATG and half do not. We'll kind of see how that plays out as well.
Razor Wire from TP, I really like that on loader. I think it just helps deal with wisps, some crowd control. You don't have to punch every single one.
Host is a little bit low here on teleporter stage 2, though. I'm kind of worried. If Host does die here, that might spell the end of his run, especially on the loader runs, so got to be a little bit careful. Is trying to actually build up a little bit of barrier for the wisps here, so that when they shoot him, the Razor Wire can do a good job at killing them back.
Yeah, Ruddy picked up a roll of pennies before doing the TP here, so they might be able to loot up a lot, especially if they...
And there is a God Pot. Obviously, Confused isn't rolling, but I am curious whether someone might be tempted to or not.
Klowski grabbing a gas and a focus crystal here.
Nice.
Instead of the roll of pennies for one of those.
I like the gas pick. Confused kills the stage 3 boss. Host does do bans. Does roll the God Pot there. Gets it done. Confused is a little bit low in stage 3 here. Is kind of actually a little bit dependent on this Lepton Daisy from TP to get some healing. So fine right now, but if a wave spawns in, might be in a little bit of a trouble.
I want to see Host book it after this.
Yeah, just start going stage to stage at this point. Ruddy's actually doing pots as well.
Oh, that was a beautiful pot roll.
Very nice. And they're right next to each other too, so.
Yeah, and Ruddy's grabbing some items on the way. I do think this is really smart for Ruddy to do. Bought the roll of pennies early on, went to TP, grabbing bands, and then looting up on the way. I think that's a really, really efficient way to play the stage.
There's a focus crystal printer on stage 3, by the way, that Confused just pinged. And actually just going in. I mean, there was not to. Don't want to lose that opal, obviously, and did lose it. That's like the 3rd print there.
Yeah.
A little bit unfortunate. Just going kind of all in. Just saying, hey, I didn't roll pots, I didn't get the bands, so we'll just...
losing the crit even. Wow.
Yeah, going in. 7 focus crystals on loader here, and they're on their way. The Dekowski a little bit low on stage 4 already. but did get here pretty early, getting hit by a larva. That's kind of the big thing here. I'm kind of worried someone's just going to take a larva hit and then die for it. No equipment on Deklowski, unfortunately. They have an elixir, so they shouldn't die. It's kind of interesting because on the top half of our screen, we have the people who went for bans. The right side of our screen, we have the people who went for ATG. In the middle there of that Venn diagram is Host, who has both. I feel like he just needs to go.
Yeah, he was catching up a little bit, but now he's going back to loot.
I think he feels like he has to spend the money that he's earned from TP, but he really...
That's what I'm worried about.
He might not have to. Getting one last thing,
Flash
it looks
Hour
like.
is
Hey,
actually
that's
really good.
very nice for him. And it's a little bit out of the way too, so I don't really think Ruddy is going to find it. Looks like Ruddy already has the leech, so. Confused is on stage 5. Host is just going into stage 4 right now. I feel like Host has the build where he could be going as fast as Confused, but he's got to be more confident. He's got to keep hitting him. The only one who didn't go into the Focus Crystal Printer is Deklowski, which kind of has me a little bit worried on their damage. They do have the ATG, they do have a watch. You know, they are missing out on like 5 focus crystals that everyone else has. Host is taking a little bit of damage from the TP there, but does get through fine.
That damage is just crazy on Host.
Yeah, and we do have empathy cores for the boss item on stage 5.
Again, I'm a little bit worried about healing for these guys.
We do have empathy cores.
MVP, but
empathy cores will pull aggro in phase 2, which I really like. It's not healing, but it's the second best thing you can get. I'm more worried about the lack of Opal on everyone else.
Kind of a similar deal, right? Like you just want to have some leniency in the Mithrix fight, whether that's Opal, whether that's healing. Because as it is right now, they cannot really take many hits.
That crowbar printer right next to TP, and it looks like Confused is going a little bit into it, losing a warband on the first one, a first just on the second, and a watch on the third.
But
that watch was really tough to lose, but
it's worth for phase 3, and then there's another ATG.
Also phase 2.
The difference between one-shotting the Wisps and two-shotting them is like a minute and a half. It's crazy. No, Host.
And that is a +5 for Host.
First one of the day.
It's a really tough plus. I think it looks like he got stuck on the mushroom there. Well, Deklowski also backed up in that fight. I just wish Host would have backed up sooner. Kind of greeting that a little bit, I think. Ooh, that's a second +5 for Host, though. Deklowski's making their way up the tree. Looks like their swing wasn't as big as Confused was. Ruddy is dying here. Lost the watch. Got to be a little bit careful. Get those empathy cores, try to distract a little bit.
Yeah.
Did proc the super massive leech just to try to get some healing there. Did work. At phase 2, one-shotting the golems, Confused is. So that's fantastic.
Deklowski did a shit ton of damage on their first punch, and now
now relying on ATGs, right? We have to hit a good ATG for Deklowski. If we don't, we have the longest Mythics fight of all time.
I missed the skip for Confused. That's okay, though. They're still... Gonna get first.
Looks like this is a nice sub 20 on the board as well, as long as nothing crazy happens phase 4.
But now it's actually okay because you got the razor wire. You just take him out
in the middle of phase 2.
Oh no,
that's really bad.
Well, that gives Ruddy an opportunity to steal second here.
Oh, and that's another death. That's opening the door so far for Ruddy and Host. Host actually could catch up and bypass Deklowski because Deklowski has no damage, just has the crowbar, and phase 3 is going to be miserable.
Part of what's happening here is the empathy cores are like attacking the ads and then they're taking them out of crowbar range, which is really bad. Sounds like the one thing Deklowski has.
I think Deklowski gets 4th here if things go as they are right now. Let's bring Confused.
Who may be looking at bonus points if Ruddy dies.
Nice 19 minutes. Very good job, actually.
Thank you.
But just overall, well played after he got banned.
And Deklowski dies again, and that's a third +5. So now it really, I mean, Host just has to live through this fight, and he looks like he's doing fine. And that's a 4th.
And that's a 4th.
Oh my god. During Pizza, last part of phase 3, though, really only needs one more punch, so stand up for phase 4 skip. I think Ruddy's just saying, screw it, let's just kill him maybe, or maybe just waiting for he jumps to the middle. Does proc transmitter there.
That's the triangle proc.
Does have to go away. Yeah. Does
proc bans?
Okay. Does skip in a weird way.
That was okay.
I didn't even know that would work, but yeah. That's fine, honestly. Host is about to finish phase 3 right now. Did not get the skip lined up properly. Don't die by this golem.
Oh, still got it.
Oh, wow. I did not. Oh, because he had Blast Shower. Dude, he had Blast Shower. I forgot. Okay. Host actually making it out of here with some points on the board on this one.
It looks like Ruddy is going to deny you Confused.
Just in time, too. Wow. What an interesting loadout that was. Hello, Deklowski.
Sub 1 hour.
Sub 1 hour. That's true. I like your positivity. Obviously, I think you got 4th on that one. A little bit rough,
Yeah.
but not bad. Did you see the focus crystal printer perchance on stage 3, or did you miss that one?
No.
Ah, that's what
Missed
I,
that one.
I was
It's
thinking.
hard to
Like
see.
maybe you didn't want to go into it. Maybe you're trying to save other things, but then you went all on the crowbar. And I was like, probably didn't
Yeah.
see the other one then.
Your cores and your razor wire were fucking you over there because they were just stealing your crowbar procs.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly cores, like, and the crowbar printer. Dude, if this was the better shift, this would have one-shot Mithrix, like, or
Crazy
not
damage.
one-shot, but deal a lot more damage.
Right.
This
Let me bring the
barely
others.
scratches Mithrix.
Anyway, not bad loader run. We're going on to Merc right now, so good luck, everybody. We'll see you after you guys are done.
Yeah, so obviously Confused taking a big lead here, but like, I don't know, second, third, and fourth, I think still kind of up in the air.
That being said, Confused doesn't necessarily... This is his worst character, I believe. He has said that it is, that he hates Merc. So this could be like the downhill for him, right? He might get last in this
It
one.
could be.
I'm just saying, it's definitely possible.
Just based off of how Confused has been playing today, though, and they're already
They are
double
playing
the
very
amount of points
well.
first and second. A little early, we're halfway through the race, but I think their spot is pretty secure. The other person moving forward, though, I am less
We
sure
have no
about.
idea.
Obviously,
But-
Ruddy has a lead, but he's only 1 point ahead of Deklowski, who's only
Yeah.
1 point ahead of Host. That could all
It-
change in this one loadout.
But I mean, it's scary though. If you're one of the 3, right, that's not Confused, you want to make it to the semifinals, right? You're like, I will
Yeah.
be killed. You know, you want to get to the finals, but it's hard. It's really hard because everyone wants it. Very competitive, and I'm sure the deaths means so much more to them at the moment as well. Like dying in front of a lot of people, and it does suck. And you're kind of trying to play, you know, trying to be competitive, but here there's actually like real stakes at play. There's $1,000 prize pool that is going to be handed out at the end of the finals. They really want to get there. They really want to get that position. So
If not first, even just placing, getting
Yeah.
some of that prize pool.
we already have a band on stage 1 for Deklowski. That's a really nice find. This is a very unorthodox Merc loadout as well. I want to mention that. This is
Yeah,
probably
it's a little
not
weird.
something people would normally use in their normal runs. So, oh my God, Confused is dead.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm just saying.
So, no bonus points for Confused.
No, and that's like
There's-
for
yeah,
the
there's an
other
opportunity.
racers, that's actually an amazing thing that just happened. They don't know
Yeah.
it. They might have felt the winds shift, but they have an opportunity handed to them here. Second boss is a Dune Strider.
Ooh, interesting.
Looks like Reddy's doing a little bit more. Does
Oh.
find a key, does find a double focus
Wow.
crystal, and a backup mag. And there's a band from Teleporter 2. That's awesome. I guess we have opportunity for double bans all day then. We
Yep.
had Aqueduct all day, and the one time we don't have Aqueduct today, we still get double bans anyway. So
I don't know.
Yep,
This is
there it
looking
is.
like a pretty early lead for Deklowski and Host.
taking this long on stage 1, it isn't necessarily the worst. Is losing some time here, definitely. They can still catch up.
Problem with Merc is always Mithrix.
It just takes so long usually.
Like AoE is not much of an issue for Merc. It's always that single target. That's the problem.
Oh, there's an adaptive chest on Deklowski. They passed on a chance stall, passed on AP rounds, got more crit actually. Interesting. Something I do want to point out though, with this M2, it does make pests a little bit more dangerous if you're not timing it or moving it correctly. A lot of the time when you click your M2 and you go up in the air, they just kind of get a free shot on you. So you have to be really careful with when and how you M2 when there's pests around. You can see it on confused screen. They took a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
there. And it looks like
Okay.
Host is out. Deklowski is starting stage 3 at Teleporter right now. A few goodies on the stage as well. It started out next to a couple of equipment multi-shops. There's a few chests around in the TP area. As for the choices for the multi-shops, I saw a crowdfunder.
Yeah, there was a crowdfunder. I don't know if that's better than the blast shower at this point, though.
I feel like it does open the door for some single target builds though, if they're able to get a little bit
It
of bleed,
does.
which Host
I
does
mean,
have a little
especially
bit.
with the Noxious Thorn, like,
Yeah.
I do think there's an angle there.
I don't know if anyone's really going to take it. I know Deklowski doesn't seem like they're going to take it because they don't have any bleed, but I think they do need to find something that allows them to do single target damage to Mithrix. Confused starting the stage through teleporters, trying to make up some time here from that +5. Deklowski pretty confidently ahead at this point though. Kind of still been pulling the lead for the last couple stages here. Deklowski's taking a little bit of damage here on stage 4 though. Got to be a little bit careful. Maybe it's time to use that bug. There's an ATG printer. Wow. Okay, everyone's gonna go into that. Obviously, they don't want to lose the bans, but also like it's an ATG printer, so you just you kind of have to just
Yeah,
go in.
dude. The ATG into bands with the blast shower. That's
Yeah, I was
some
just thinking that
powerful shit.
if you can keep a band, it's awesome. And the Klowski, there's only 2 greens left in their build. I think I would keep it with the blast shower here.
Yeah, they got rid of their prayer beads, which is what you're hoping for.
Yep. I'm kind of... Oh, they're
Oh,
dead.
but then dying.
A
Didn't
larva
even knock Triangle
snuck
there.
up.
It completely bypassed the triangle. It did so much damage.
That's crazy. And they were in the lead too. Well, it looks like Host is now in the lead at this point. This is kind of a dangerous stage though. We do have a lot of growth today.
I do see Host making sure to take out these pre-spawns before doing the fight, which I think is smart.
Oh, Confuse might be dead.
That's another
Confuse is dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw that mushroom puddle come in.
I mean, for Host here, it's like he doesn't know that.
Confused having to take out this Vagrant now that they're in Teleporter. Luckily, they took out the bosses pretty quick, but this could have been not ideal. They are sitting on 2+5s right now, though. Reddy's not too far behind Host, but it's kind of like about
No.
half a stage here. No one's like really... I mean, they're all on the same stage, so you know, damage isn't immense. I don't think Reddy found the ATG printer yet. I mean, it's sitting right above him. I saw it on his screen just a moment ago, but his damage without it isn't that great. It does have the blast shower bands, but it is just a painful single target experience. And leaving that area, going down below, I don't know if Reddy will ever see it. This might be a...
Oh, there was the. Oh no, there was a regen scrap in there. That would have been an ATG.
Oh, dude. Yeah, this might push Reddy down the ranks on this one.
There's a fireband up top.
Oh, wow. You just saved that, and then you just go all in ATGs, right?
Oh, and then APR printer.
That's amazing. Oh, no. Confused just saw it. Very good. And Reddy just sees it right now. There we go. Yeah, we're going to see some being printed. They needed that too. Everyone kind of needs the damage on the loadouts.
I was just getting a lot of greens here. I wonder if he's going to go back to the ATG printer at all.
I don't know.
Oh,
He is
and a
looting a lot,
Predator.
though.
A lot of crit. Like,
Yeah, 50% crit right now. 51.
I think if Host just goes to Mythics right now, he can win.
There's a vase also on stage 5 that Confused found. I mean, obviously Confused does have a double +5 here. Does have a vase, and that will help recoup some costs here. I imagine everyone else will find it, though. We found it so quick, but we'll see. Oh, and that's a death where Confused jumped right into a child orb.
And
Just came up
Duklowski,
right
they
behind him.
both just died.
Oh, man. Man, Reddy and Host, they have such a huge opportunity here, and they can actually earn bonus points potentially,
They can.
depending on what
But
the
they
other
also
one
might
does.
deny each other.
Today's race might go a way different way than we were ever really expecting. And Ruddy taking the macro approach here, saying, hey, there's a band on the ground. I just got it from that multi-shop. I'm going to go into the ATG printer, get as many as I can, and then I'll pick up the band on the way out. That's kind of what I wanted the others to do, but it does take a while. Ooh, Duklowski might die again here. Kind of worried about them. And they do. That blazing wisp just snuck up behind him. Confused on the moon, but look at how slow we are.
Oh.
We do have a vase, obviously, but
Ruddy.
very slow.
All into the ATGs.
Yeah, it does have the
Using
band on
all
the ground,
bands.
though. Yeah, Host
I guess
did
you're-
not see the vase, I guess, or is just saying, hey, the blast shower will save me more time than the vase because my single target is low enough, potentially. Either way, he does not have it. So, Reddy just starting TP here, stage 5. A little bit behind because they were macroing a little bit on stage 4. Confused halfway through phase 1. Vase, Scubo, Blast Shower. We're seeing a lot of different builds already so far.
I think if Ruddy grabs a vase here, he can get ahead of Host, but I don't know. Because Host only has 2 ATGs here, but he does have that band. Because Ruddy also has a band. Like, Ruddy, I think, is just in a better position, but he's behind time-wise. It's like, can he make that up or not?
Confused into phase 2 of the fight. He is kind of out in the open, so I'm a little bit worried. Oh, the healing drones are playing so much aggro. I think he's alright. Yeah, we'll see how fast the Duklowski and Host are actually going to be able to skip pillars here. Oh my god, Confused is getting shredded by these wisps in phase 2. One looked at him, and 75% of his health bar immediately gone, and that's it. Another +5. That's 4 +5s for Confused at the moment. Duklowski is actually just thinking about pillars right now. Actually just going to do some soul pillars. I think this is the wrong move. Host can just get up. It's not that long, and I think Duklowski might have more issues with soul pillars also.
I
don't know.
agree.
Already dying. This might be another +5. Transmitter proccing. Kind of greeting the pillar here, maybe kind of saying, hey, I need to do this, so if I die, then whatever. Confused very low in the Mythics fight at the moment. And does get swiped out of pizza there. And that is 5 +5s on Confused. I think Duklowski might get another one here too. So I mean, Ruddy and Host are the ones right now. Kind of have to look at to see how they place.
No speed other than the antlers here. So, like, Ruddy has those 2 hoofs.
Might help him out. I mean, dude, Ruddy has 9 ATGs, man. So many. More than anyone else, actually. Almost more than everyone combined. So...
Get up there, host. Okay.
Come on, man. And Confused is done with phase 3, entering phase 4 at the moment. Dependent, like, if Ruddy gets first, right? And Confused gets last, suddenly they're tied now. That's crazy. It looks like Ruddy's also given up on the pillar skip, just saying, hey, that's gonna take too long for me. I don't want to do it. Let's just think about doing a pillar here. Which, I mean, Dukowski hasn't died yet from him. Ruddy playing Ring Around the Rosie and this Soul Pillar, actually dodging pretty damn well here. Really good job from Ruddy there, actually. And Dukowski finishing pillars and going up to the fight. Confused is done. We just saw Ruddy and Dukowski finish Soul Pillars, and Host kind of just like a uppercut all the way up.
I mean, Host has about a phase and a half lead on him.
I mean, Ruddy also has 9 ATGs, so we'll see.
He does have 9 ATGs.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, the thing about ATGs is sometimes they just don't proc. And sometimes, even if they proc, they miss. So it's kind of hard to say what will happen. Yeah, we'll see how much the impact of Blast Shower versus Gubo is as well. I mean, I don't know how well Host is using Blast Shower here. Looks like he's kind of in the middle of everything. Does have a wrap on phase 2, but he is taking a lot of damage, which isn't really setting him up that great for phase 3.
He is taking a lot of damage, but he does at least have some healing here.
Ruddy almost done with phase 1, though. Is still that phase behind. It's another death for Dukowski, unfortunately. Up to 4 in the middle of phase 2, giving a chance for Confused to get a point. Really opening up that door. It's slightly ajar. And a reminder, I mean, between Ruddy and Host, we're looking for first. Whoever has a better phase 3 basically probably just takes the win. But another death for Dukowski. I think this does mean, yeah, Confused, you have a point. Congratulations. Yes. That's actually not good for Ruddy and Host. They really needed Dukowski to do well this loadout.
Ruddy really gaining. I think Ruddy's gonna overtake him.
Yeah, I mean, Host has only gone down like 30% on this phase so far.
Well, and that's a death.
Oh, that is so painful. I mean, if Ruddy does this without dying, that's a bonus point for Ruddy too, and then he's like really in the lead. Oh, that was a tough death for Host because he really needed that. Yeah.
If he pressed the Blast Shower button, that also would have saved him. It would have deleted the pizza.
Might have been. And there we go. Into phase 4 for Ruddy there. Just procced an ATG into a Fireband. And going to phase 4, just looking for Ruddy to not die. If he gets hit and an ATG comes after him, that's going to be really scary. He needs to stay safe.
Speaking of staying safe, I want Host to be careful here, because Ruddy could get another bonus point if he dies again.
That is true, actually. Oh, that would be kind of crazy. Okay, Ruddy does have the ATGs back, which is good for him.
Oh, no!
That's a double bonus point, it looks like, for Ruddy, then. As long as he gets out of here without dying. Ow, that is super painful. But this is great news for Ruddy, actually. I think this might have just basically made sure that Ruddy is going on to semis, I think. I don't think anyone could take this away from him now. Ruddy on the ship. So yeah, this is going to be a solid 10 minutes at least ahead of Host. So
we have some very, very good news for you.
Yeah, you have double bonus points. Congratulations.
Jesus.
Yeah, very good
job. It was
job.
Really close between you and Host for a while there.
Yeah, you guys were neck and neck, but you had so many ATGs that, you know, you had the most. You had almost more than everyone else's ATGs combined.
All that macro on stage 4.
Yeah, paid off.
Yeah.
Either way, taking a look at the standings here, Ruddy taking a pretty nice lead. I'm pretty sure, Ruddy, that means you are guaranteed in the semis, but for Ruddy, 7 for Confused, 3 for Host, and 2 for Dukowski. Time to find out what happens in the Huntress loadout. It's very easy to be in their shoes and be like, can't do it, it's over. But like, that loadout just proved we have no idea what's actually gonna happen. Like, I think Ruddy's gonna take a spot, obviously, but like, if Confused plays at all similarly to how he just did, anyone could have a spot. And all it takes is just for Ruddy to die.
Confused has a pretty big advantage here. There's not a lot of ways for Host and Dukowski to win at this point. It is possible, though. It is going to require bonus points.
Yeah, we gotta give him the opportunity. When I watch the loadout races and I see someone not die and get first, I'm like, damn, they really earned that shit. So I feel like Ruddy's kind of earning that shit right now. I mean, him and Confused are playing very well. The stakes are high. Already a good-looking run so far. We have actually a lot of different items on everybody. Oh, there we go. The Karnak expansion, the Ice Band, speed, a little bit of healing. We have Antlers and Hoof and Energy Drink. All 3 of the good ones. That's impressive.
Not really a great way to use bans at this current moment, though.
Something like you said earlier in the day, right? We can do bans here or something. Go RPD, get a Prion, and Prion would just be very nice addition to this build.
Although with the already having an ice band, I don't think you even really need to do that. I think you could just go Prion. Although it is a god pot, actually. Now that I see it,
it's been god pot all day.
Just shot the pot, so
no.
Okay,
come on.
That's Huntress. You gotta be careful.
Yeah,
I do think that would be a good strat for like the host. It would have been a good strat for Duklowski here, but I think you need some kind of strat like that that's like high risk, very high reward.
I agree. I mean, Confuse is just doing the Mountain Shrine as their high reward play, right?
Yeah, it's a little surprising to me.
We got to remember, like what we said earlier, this is the second lowest DPS loadout in the game. Hunters with Arrow Rain is just tough. I also want to point out, I don't think anyone else did this. Yeah, no one else took the Will-O-Wisp from the Green Shrine on stage 1, the Halcyon Shrine. But Ruddy, everyone else took the Slug. I like him taking the AoE there. And I also think, obviously, if you get another Will-O-Wisp, it could start to proc bans, which would be a nice invitation for the ban that they already have.
Double stealth kit from TP. There are other benefits from hitting mountain shrines. In theory, you get extra money. It's it's kind of hard to weigh though, because if you have to, if the double mountain shrine makes you step outside of the TP more, it's also not great. I feel like a Beetle Queen could have been disastrous with that mountain shrine.
Oh, dude. That could have been horrible. Looks like everyone has the opportunity. I mean, everyone's kind of going a little bit quick here, right? Everyone is here by like 6-7 minutes. Ruddy is the only one not in stage 3 before 7 minutes.
Ruddy doesn't really need to play super risky. He could also act as a spoiler here. They kind of need Ruddy to do good, at least better than Confused.
Oh, and there's a Prion for Confused. Ooh, Feather from the adaptive chest for Ruddy there. I like that pickup. Great. It just, I mean, already with Phase Blink, but like, just gives you so much more just freedom of movement. Confused using the Prion to take out the Halcyon Knight, actually. That was a good move. I mean, these things are incredibly tanky past stage 1, so not really getting anything great out of it. There's a Pauldron, Transmitter, and a War Banner.
I'm surprised that people are doing TP here instead of the Halcyon Knight, because Halcyon Knight is much quicker.
I think what they're wanting as well is like fighting TP, killing the void enemies while they're in TP, and seeing like they can get both. There's an extra ban in that adaptive chest. Looks like Confused is just letting it roll. Does get pennies at the end though.
Ooh, a Voidsent Flame for host there.
That is
good
not
for
bad.
The people that took Will-O-Wisp early on.
And a crit printer in the Void Seed. That may be why they're doing the TP as well. A lot of goodies here actually. Duklowski getting some extra speed out of that adaptive chest. There were 2 adaptives on this map. I don't know if everyone found the one that Ruddy got the feather out of. Looks like host is going into the crit printer, like I thought. Was scrapping for it. I think host spent a lot of time on the stage. He was running back and forth. He was making a lot of decisions as well, just trying to figure out what he wanted to do. I don't think he really can be afforded the time for that. He needs to kind of go. A lot of Magma Worms for the TP boss on stage 4 here. It looks like Duklowski is keeping up with Confused on this one. But no one's in such of a lead that we're seeing bonus point potential. Although, I mean, if Duklowski does keep this pace and others die, it is like giving them that opportunity.
Molten Perforator from TP. Caffeinator, I think, is so interesting on host.
Does have the double squid
pull-up. I wonder what the rationale for that is.
I guess.
Oh, is that why?
That can't be why, man. The thing about squid polyps, they really don't stack damage that well. They stack attack speed, and even then it's like very poor. Just passing the TP here. Ruddy's midway through it. The bans with
Grabs a band.
Molten Perforator might actually start doing something though during Mithrix Pizza. I actually think Shuriken here is going to be massive for phase 2.
It's the only like consistent band proc, other than Prion, which I think like, I don't know, host throwing a little bit by not taking it.
I mean, even at least just to give it to an equipment drone, right? Like what Duklowski did. That's already just like a ton of extra damage that's just existing in his build.
And everyone, I think, is looking at pillars right now.
Okay, Ruddy is off to stage 5. Everyone is on the same stage. It looks like everyone is now in the teleporter except Ruddy. Confused is in a little bit of a spot. Not a lot of room to maneuver here, and there's a lot of children throwing orbs in. Yeah, stages like this are a problem. Host is having to actually step out quite a bit as well here. Does have a little bit of AoE, honestly, but maybe not enough single target here. Or not enough single target focus on the boss. He is kind of losing a lot of health,
Triangle proc.
Host is, because he's standing on the lava a little bit.
Oh, and that's a
and
death for
that's-
Host.
Unfortunately, I think that Cements Host
That
is
seals it.
one of the few that's going to get chopped today.
They actually had an advantage over Duklowski here. So they had an extra point.
Oh, they are kind of taking a lot of damage, though, Duklowski is, so still got to be careful. They did just proc triangle a moment ago. Confused is getting ready to leave at this point. Just probably grabbing one or two more things. I mean, it's a good day to be ready and confused, though, I will say that. They have played well today. Either way, no red that's going to save them. They didn't check the top of soup, though. They didn't check...
Bayos would be really good for Duklowski.
I mean, that might be the thing that pulls them back. If he's almost done with the first pillar, Duklowski done with their pillar already. Just going to do a blood right now. Looks like Confused is going for the same one. Losing some time here.
Oh,
Duklowski is
there's
taking a lot of
Cobra.
shots, though. Oh, interesting.
Oh, God. Host lost both of his squids.
No, might as well keep going.
And then losing both shurikens.
I was joking about the keep going thing. That build was fine with shurikens
a lot of crit.
And crit. I mean, does
a
it
lot of
matter?
mirth.
The shurikens would have procced crit better though. I don't know. I don't like that. One was fine, I think. Meanwhile, Duklowski's already in the fight. Not off to a great start in terms of purse. Confused does get a really nice early Prion start though for phase 1. Already pretty much tied with Duklowski now in terms of damage. That was a very nice shot. Duklowski's gonna be the first one to finish phase 1. Those shurikens with bands just working out for him.
Yeah, this damage on Host is just not great.
I mean, it's just having like double strafe damage or double arrow rain damage is still really bad. You're really trying to rely on the Murph procs, but
Yeah,
it's really
the
difficult
other
for those to
M1
proc.
would have done a lot better with this type of build.
Yeah, and even then, like, it would still be that much damage. You still need to multiply your damage across several sources. Confused in phase 2 as well. Duklowski could finish up phase 2 in a second. Ruddy should be finishing up phase 1 in a little bit here. Nice, into phase 3. All right, first one in. I mean, it would be nice if Duklowski got a first place. Looks like they're headed that way. Oh,
It does make you feel better.
never mind. They backdashed again.
so-
They gotta not backdash those dashes.
So that does, I think, lock in Confused and Roddy, no matter what, into the finals.
Man, Duklowski taking the swipes, man. It's tough. It's tough. Confused finishing up phase 2 right now in a moment. With that awesome arrow rain. Actually gonna be able to use Prion here. Does get an excellent shot. Halfway down through the health bar of Mithrix phase 3. Ruddy about 70% of the way through phase 2. Oh, and Confused died as well. I mean, there was a door too. There was a pathway. We haven't.
More bonus points for Ruddy?
Yeah, maybe, honestly. The Ruddy, though, does have that feather that he got out of the adaptive chest in stage 3. So that is a huge advantage. I really don't think Ruddy's going to die. It would be cool, though, on the other hand, to see Ruddy get 2 sets of bonus points in one day, though. We haven't seen that really at all in a long time.
That would be crazy.
Coming out of this decently, though. Has to be careful of this golem. Could get shot by it. Did take the AoE from the blast there. It just, honestly, just move away from it. Oh, yeah, like, it's exactly...
Oh. Wow. That's a +5 on everybody.
If Host or Duklowski didn't die, they would have had an opportunity to get bonus points here. They had it. The door was open. The window was there. Host just starting phase 3. We're gonna have to pull out Host out of this one. No bans on Host is rough.
Oh, and that's...
Oh.
There goes the stacks.
Ruddy, dude, you would have had bonus points again had you just not died to that golem, man.
Oh, really? That guy had my number, man. Harassing me the entire fight.
While we do have a tie today, we don't need to do a tiebreaker because these are just qualifier rounds. So Confused and Ruddy, congratulations, you guys made it into the next spots. Definitely earned it today. You guys played really well on that round with the bonus points, Ruddy. Did good. So in the semifinal next week, we are going to see Sneck, Tyler, Confused, and Ruddy. So that's gonna be a super cool one. And then the 2 finalists of the semifinal are going to move on, and they're going to fight Big D and Faku. So that is the plan going forward, guys. Thanks for watching today. We appreciate it. If you guys want to know when the next race is going to be, make sure you join the Discord. That's going to be where you're going to see the announcements for that sort of thing. Go follow all the guys who were playing today. They did a fantastic job. And as always, if you want to join the kind of back end of things or be a racer or anything like that, you can go to riskofresources.com/apply to send in an application on that sort of thing. So thanks for playing, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next week for the semi-final.